I don't do this a lot, but on occasion, I have several working titles for the blog or the video that I'm going to do. And obviously I want something catchy so that people think I'm funny or smart or cute or whatever. But this blog post had several, enough to where it was pretty notable. And I had when action is the enemy. I had this is why you don't get anything done. Action versus distraction, and settling for certainty. And each of them have their little anchor in the blog post. And but what I notice that I like to do is create a pivot point and show the spectrum and where we are, a choice point, right? Do this or do this. And so action versus distraction is that pivot point for me. And we're all looking to change. Change is required in order to grow and evolve and adapt into the next versions of ourselves. And leaving some things behind, moving into new things, old ways of being, new ways of being. And we get something out of the old way of being. We have for a really long time, and we get to the point where it doesn't serve us to the degree that it used to. And when it doesn't serve us to the degree that it used to, we start to see other new things as more valuable, and we move towards doing those more. And those things create change. The thing that is an absolute thing we have to address and to face and be real with is how powerful it is for us to try to be the same, stay the same, certainty, familiarity, and there's a part of us inside, an entity, a part of us, and its entire job is just to keep everything the same, even if it's not working, because we really, really love that certainty. So I'm gonna probably butcher this a little bit, but I think I've got it pretty good. Rinpoche says, Western laziness consists of cramming our lives full of all kinds of busyness so that we don't actually have the time to confront the real issues. And this is obviously the distraction part. This is the distraction part. Although it could be confused as action, it's actually distraction. And so to other people, it looks like I'm checking the boxes and I'm going through the motions and I'm getting shit done. But I'm actually not. I'm not actually dealing with the real thing. I wrote about this and talked about this in a previous post a month or so ago, talking about the low-hanging fruit and just doing the thing we already know we need to do. But I think that if we don't slow down and come from stillness, come from some place of calm and still and quiet, then we will just be to continue to distract ourselves. And I think that part of the point is we distract ourselves from that quiet, calm stillness, because that's where I think most action should come from, is from the stillness. I think it's a better form of action, and it will put us in action towards what we really want to do and what we're actually trying to create, which is hard. And it means we're taking action in a place where we have a measured risk. We can risk staying the same, which is a risk and a problem. But I think that what I'm presenting here, what I'm wanting myself and for you to consider, is to take action from stillness and towards doing something risky that will pave the way to the next iteration, the next version of you, of us. So like always, I have a couple of questions here for you to consider as you consolidate this and think about this stuff in your life, and maybe want to go a little deeper. And the first question that I have is, what are your preferred ways of distraction? What are your preferred ways of getting busy and doing something, or actually kind of not doing something, in order to inhibit you from confronting the real stuff? And the second question is, where do you need to take some measured risks, take some action in a space and in a place of measured risk to move you towards the next iteration of yourself? So thanks for your time. Have a great day.